Hey everyone, it's Norm from Tested here at Wonderfest 2023. This is the competition room where models, over 1,000 models have been showcased this weekend, and we are meeting one of the owners, Ian.
Hi.
To meet you.
Nice to meet you.
One of these Johnny 5s. 1/6 scale?
1/6 scale.
Johnny 5s.
Oh.
Now, we have to admit, the makers of this, a guy named Morgan, is not here at the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Macabre Custom Builds. Morgan Levitt. He's on Instagram and Facebook.
But you and your fellow collectors, who are obviously big short circuit nuts, tell me about the journey of how these came to be, how you guys work with Morgan to kind of have these versions here at the show.
Yeah, so we've always wanted the toys since like Short Circuit 2, and we saw the little guys running around. Yeah. It was a dream. And then my good friend Todd, Marvel PHX, he stumbled across Morgan's group and saw the Johnny 5, and he ordered one. And then he told us about it, and everyone in our group all collectively lost our minds. And we all messaged Morgan, and we said, I need one, I need one, I need one. And he really worked hard. He got them out really quick so they could make it here, because we wanted to do the Three Stooges display from the first movie. And we have Angry Johnny there. That was the one, that was Todd's first model. Yeah. And yeah, they're just amazing. They're mostly resin 3D printed. He hand paints everything. Wow. Not even airbrush. Hand paints, it's just beautiful.
Well, as I understand it, he does both a 1/6 scale and a smaller one.
Yes.
Was it 1/8 scale?
10th scale.
1/10 scale.
1/10.
6 scale is my jam. I really appreciate
we
this
all are.
size. Yeah. And I see they're in different poses. So tell me about like all the features that Morgan.
Yeah. So it's all attached with just magnets everywhere. Oh. So you pick her up, and there's the arm will just come right off.
Yep.
And the upper part of the arm articulates. You could twist there, and then the elbow moves.
Right.
And the wrist will turn also.
And that's a magnetic joint as well.
Yeah.
That's wow.
And then just to put it back on, you just go ahead and just
snap it back on.
Pop it back on. Now you can't really jostle it too much because they are magnets, so you will lose a piece every now and then. But also on the back of the model, he has his utility pack. This is articulated. That comes out.
The tools?
Yeah, the tools are in there. So if we carefully put this down, what I do is I just pull it off of there gently, and then you pull this little guy out.
Wow, and the articulation.
Yeah, and even this one will fold out, and then you just right back in. So this is for making pancakes in the in the morning and making a huge mess at the same time.
I love that the circuit boards were revealed on the inside, because it looks like there's a front panel connector as well.
Yes, because at this part of the movie, Johnny 5 reprogrammed all the other robots, so they had their guts opened up a little bit.
Yes.
And that's when you got the iconic scene, and also on the heads, which are insanely detailed. All these little eye flaps are articulated and connecting with magnets.
Oh, for expressiveness.
Yeah, and these are the second gen heads.
Yeah.
The first gen, they were fixed pose.
So Morgan's constantly improving.
Yeah, he's constantly tweaking it up a little bit.
Changed up the paint scheme a little bit,
yeah.
I see.
And we were also hoping that having these visible would get everybody just stirred up about Johnny 5 and maybe motivate some other manufacturers to jump into the fray.
Really?
Maybe with a big scale part work, who knows, something cool, but we can, just fingers crossed. Yeah. But at least we have these.
Did he customize the 3 different versions of the heads? Are these
Yes, he built all 3 of these as a set so that you could, with the toilet seat.
So
it's 3 heads and the toilet seat, and they all come together in one package.
They do disassemble. No disassemble, but these do.
Johnny 5 disassemble.
Yes.
So yeah, it was really cool. And he supposedly has options apparently for lights and sounds as well, potentially. So it's rekindled my love of the movie even more. And I just watched it like a week ago.
I noticed the treads were it's not a solid part. It's hollow on the inside. You can actually see through.
Yeah, it's mostly resin 3D printed, which I guess gives him a lot of leeway in making voids.
Yeah, but even then, it's substantial.
It is. It's solid.
There's a good weight to it.
It is a solid. Yeah, it's solid. Yeah. I mean, this thing probably weighs somewhere between 1 and 2 pounds, probably closer to 2 pounds. But yeah, just the level of detail. If you want to.
Yeah.
I mean.
Wow. I love the circuit board painting.
All of this is hand painted in there.
few
just
one
immaculate
sticker.
details.
Yep, and even his sculpting.
Oh,
of
yeah.
just the organic elements, right?
The mud effects
yeah.
and everything is just crazy.
Do you have a personal favorite?
Personally, you know, I like Happy Johnny 5.
Yeah.
I love Happy Johnny 5. I really love Angry Johnny 5. Other than that, is this Curly or Mo, guys? Oh, that's Larry. Yes.
All right.
So Larry is probably my favorite custom
hair.
head. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's awesome.
what I'm going to ask him next is, can you do the punk rock Gangland Johnny 5 rolling down the pier to I Need a Hero? That would be great.
Amazing. And lights and sound, I think, would add so much too. Ian, thank you so much for sharing with us part of your collection and the other collectors who've brought this here to Wonderfest. We'll link to Morgan's Facebook page where people can reach out. He's still making these, taking commissions?
Yes. He's probably going to be very busy.
Awesome. Well, hopefully so. I got to get my order in too. Thank you so much, Ian.
Oh, thank you so much.